All right. So we have discussed, earlier, what is Ansible, what what does it exactly do, and how we use it. And we have seen, a few commands, or installation, one thing obviously, and as well as what are some modules and how to use them, and what are some ad hoc commands. So we've seen all this, right? Now, just for practice, we have multiple modules. There are multiple modules. Copy module. I think we have seen file module to create a file, ping module obviously, and we have seen what is that, systemctl module, ipt module, or yum if it is CentOS. So we'll see a few more modules, just the basic things which we use. Let's say copy module. I want to copy something, so we haven't seen that, right? So let's do it. Maybe let's copy this compose file uh, to the node. We have the node, and what is the inventory? So test is the group. You can directly simply give the IP also, that is fine, but since we gave the name, so it is easy to give the test. So the command usually, of course, Ansible. So here you have to give your inventory name, the group name. So test -m module. So what is the module you want to use? Copy, and -a attributes. Attributes will be given in the quotes. First thing is, let's say, source we have to define. Source. You have to give a full path. So let's say my path is /root, typing /root / docker compose file. And obviously, what is the destination? Destination means in the remote server where you want to store this. Where you want to store in a remote server. Maybe /root. Hopefully. Let's try this. Is it copied? Let's see. Let's log into this node. This is our slave. Blah blah blah. No login. Yes, login. Yes. I think I copied to /root. See, docker compose file is here. Let's copy one more thing, maybe docker file. Let's try that. Sorry. Copied. It's came. Let's try the same thing. What happens? Success. Because it's already copied. Why to copy again? There is nothing. Let's say I'll edit some file. I added some data, some whatever it is. Now let's try to copy again. See, now it's changed. The state is changed. Why? Because the data has been updated, right? So it means the file is changed. Obviously, the new content also has to be copied. That's why it copied the file. Obviously, the whole file, not just the content. So the whole file has been copied. That's why the status has been changed. If I didn't change anything, if I try to copy again, it's already there. So nothing like that. So like that, you can copy anything. Got it? And of course, how to delete it? Ansible test -m. What is the module name? File module -a attributes. I think name /root /docker file state is equal to absent. I hope it's correct. So docker file should be deleted. It's present, but let's try. See, it's deleted. Like that. Like that, you can do anything. So this is one of the module. Just one of the module. So there are like thousands of modules. I'm telling you, right? So based on your use case, you have to choose the module, right module. So there are something like URL module, also something that is called URI module. You want to download some file, you can give it. It will download automatically for you. That is also same format is same. Ansible, sorry, test, my bad, hyphen m, module name URI. So this module will download the URL. All you have to give is the source URL where the URL is, and of course the destination where you want to store this. So what is the source node? Just download sample war file, just for website sample war file. Maybe this one is enough for us. Download, copy the link, copy link address, paste it. This is the link, see, and destination where maybe slash root. Just for download. So it's downloaded. It seems this is the output. Let's try ls. See, it's downloaded. Now you want to delete? Use the file module. Same thing. Just give the full path. Sample.var, I believe, yes. State change ls, not there. There are so many modules. So I mean, I'm just showing you some frequent modules which we use. So there are a few more modules as well which generally we use. Let's say I want to execute ls command or some Linux command, but there is no module for that. I want to execute something ls command, let's say, but there is no module. How to do that? There is something called command module. Let's try command. Sorry, the module name is command. Ansible test hyphen m command hyphen a something, maybe ls. So where it will execute ls? Let's see. It's executed in slash root. We can use something slash var slash log. It will execute, obviously. See, there is one more module called shell. Let's try that. Shell also execute same thing. I mean, it will execute in Linux commands. But let's see. See, there is no no, there is no, sorry, what is it? Change in output, right? All are same. Let's say I'll use command module. Both output is same. Sorry, my bad, my bad. Let's execute a simple one. These two modules used to, execute any commands in Linux servers. But if you observe, both giving me same output, but there is a difference here. Command module, when you execute a command module, when you use the command module, it will execute without any shell. It means without shell, you cannot access the shell features like pipe symbols. These pipe symbols won't work. Or let's say, what is it? Variables you cannot use, or redirection options you cannot use. Let's try this pipe. Some command, maybe grep. Come on, what happened? Awesome. So it got stuck. Just a minute. This is fine. Not sure why, but this is stuck. Let me open a new window. Let's copy. Let's blah 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 blah. I'm just trying to log in again. That's it. Yeah, okay. Let's try again. So what we try? Let's execute the command module first with some redirection or pipe symbol. I mean output, whatever the output. Maybe grep something. Let's say docker compose.yml file. We're just grepping it. Sorry, this is not required. Let's see whether command module works or not. It cannot work because I told you, right? Command, when you use the command module, there is no shell inside it. It does not use any shell. That's why the shell, this pipe symbol, this is a shell feature. Without shell, you cannot use this pipe symbol. That's why. That's why there are. Let's try this one. Shell module. See, it gives output. Like that, variables also. Let's try maybe command module. Let's try to have a variable. Command -a, obviously. Echo $pwd. Hopefully it should work. Dollar is working. Sorry, env variables are working, but mainly pipes redirection won't work. Redirection means the greater than symbol. This won't work, and of course the pipes won't work. So both uses for same purpose. The difference when to use is when you want to use the conditions like pipes or redirection, you can use go for shell module. But if you don't want to use, if you don't need anything kind of thing, you can simply use the command module. If you don't access shell or if you don't need shell, simply you can use the command module. Like there are, I'm telling you, right, thousands of modules. So all you have to figure out which one you want to do, which one you want to figure out. Let's say Docker module is there. Add simple. Just let me show here. Docker module and Ansible. There will be see Docker container module. Come to here. See, it will create a container for you. Create a data container, something, some image, something. It will create. Recreate something. It will create for you. Docker run -d -p -v. Same thing. Same thing you use in in Ansible format. So that's about modules. Git module is there. Cron module is there. Um, Unarchive module is there. If you want to unarchive something, we can try that. Unarchive module also there. Like this one unarchive module zip files or tar files you have, it can untar them, extract them, any zip file or any kind of tar file. First, let's download. Let's download some zip file, maybe sample tar file, something 1 MB. I think it should be fine. Copy. Yes, cool. Wget. Forbidden. Let's try. Maybe it will go to another link. Awesome. You can download sample file. Just simply download something. Wget. I'm just downloading in remote. Come on. It's not downloaded or my phone audio. Instead of all this, simply we can create a tar file, right? Tar icon cvzf test.tar.gz /root /docker compose /root /snap. Just creating a tar file. Let's untar it somewhere. Let's first, what you have to do, simple. Go here. Unarchive module is, I told you, right? Ansible test. For God's sake, man. Just, just mind this city. Don't know why the session is not working today. Net should be fine.
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you now.
Can't you hear until now?
No, till we hear the of creation of tar
Sorry,
file.
sorry.
After
Now
that,
can
we
you hear me?
didn't hear anything.
So I'm just
Yes.
trying to. I created the tar file to untar it through Ansible. So there is a module called
Yeah.
-m unrchiv. I think it's hiv. Unrchiv. I think this should be correct. -a argument. What is the source? Where is the source? Everything root /test.tar.gz. Where you want to untar it? Maybe /opt. Just maybe /opt/test. It will untar it. Let's see. Could not find root test or an Ansible controller. What the? So maybe I gave the wrong. Let's try. Let's try. Test.tar.gz obviously /root. Okay, okay.
I guess it will check
Yeah,
from the local, right? If
source.
we use source.
Let's try remote test first. Let's try this. Failed. SRC or dest are required. I think it's still required. Let's try here. Maybe let's try, on why to bother? We have documentation. Scroll down, scroll down. La, la, la. Source, yes, obviously. Destination, yes. Remote SRC, this we have to pass. Remote SRC is equal to, it means, of course, the source is remote, not local. So SRC is fine. Go to end. Remote SRC is equal to yes. Let's try. The test directory does not exist, obviously. My bad, my bad. Then I am told extract in OPT test, but there is a test folder. Now it will be work. Yes, see, it worked. Let's go to test. See the data. See, it is exist. I'm just trying to show you few examples. I mean, how we can use Ansible commands, ad hoc commands by using modules, to do some task. Why I'm showing you? Because that's what we do with Ansible. That's what we do with Ansible. So so hope it's clear. I mean, so far, how to use the commands and everything. Is it clear?
Yes.
So now let's go to next step. Let's say I have one task. Let's say one task I want to do something. Let's extract I want to do. It's okay. You can do it with command. I want to create some file or delete some file. It's okay. You can still do it. But like that, I have 10 to 20 tasks. I can't execute one by one, right? I can't execute them one by one. I want to execute all of them. I want to just execute all of them one by one at a time. I just don't want to execute the commands manually. At the time what we do, we have something called playbooks. So we write a script in YAML format. This is the one similar to this one. I mean, same thing. So we write a playbook. We define whatever the commands we wrote in ad hoc commands. We define the same thing in playbook in ML format, and when we just simply execute the playbook. That's it. That's what it do. So instead of running the ad hoc tasks, ad hoc commands on one by one, simply create a playbook and define all your tasks in commands in a playbook and execute the playbook. Execute the script. Playbook is nothing but an ML script. Execute the script. It will execute the tasks one by one, whatever you mentioned in the playbook. So we executing the commands, right? These we call tasks. So this is one of the tasks, right? I mean, I just want to enter it somewhere. So this is the task. Creating a file is a task. Deleting a file is a task. Downloading a file is a task. So like that, we call them tasks or plays. Plays, that is both are. So this is a single task or a single play. What if you want to run multiple tasks or multiple plays? That's when you create something called playbooks, nothing but ML file, where you keep everything, all these tasks or plays in that file and execute it. Same thing. So we'll write ML file. First we'll define where to run. Next what module to use and what are the arguments. Same format we'll use. Same whatever we run the command, same thing we'll use. Don't worry. But in a YAML format. That's it. That's the only thing. Got it? So we simply write a playbook, which is nothing but an ML file, to run all our tasks or plays in a playbook. Playbook is nothing but multiple plays, where we keep multiple plays or multiple tasks in a file and execute the file, which will execute all the tasks. That's how we do. So we have seen already how to write an ML files in Kubernetes, mainly in Docker Compose. So same format we'll use here also a little bit. So we'll see now. Got it? So today I'll just show you the basic of playbook, how to write a playbook and execute it. Tomorrow we'll see what are the things inside it. Now, a little deeper in tomorrow, but today we'll just see briefly overview how to write a playbook. Let's go to our famous website MLint. I want to run a playbook. What is the starting is hyphen space name. This is to define what you want to do this, in the playbook. Install some task. Next, all I have to start from below n, the name. The next thing you have to define is host. What is the host name? You can give test or you can give simply all, that is also fine. So test group. Next below come to host task. So within this task, we have to give the task details, what you wanted to do. Let's say come. So tasks will be inside obviously task. So it should be inside. Every task format will be first thing is name. What is the task? Install maybe and Linux. Just an example. And what will be module to use? The apt, I guess Windows. Sorry, Ubuntu. What is the name? Name is equal to Nginx. State is equal to present. That is one task. That's it. That's how we task. Now I want to run one more task to what is it? To start the service. No space required. Start Nginx. State is equal to started, right? Now I'll add one more task. Maybe I want to download the file, the var file. Download var file. Just for simple. What is the module that we have used for downloading the var file? URI. Correct? Hope it should correct. So now you have to give URI. URL. What is the URL? Go to, where is it? Sample var file. Yes. Copy link address. Go to MLint. Paste the URL. Destination. You have to give destination where you want to keep /root. Anywhere, just not /root. So give in quotes. Give the URL in quotes because it's in different formats. Slash is there, dot is there, hyphen is there, so it will be confused. Download spelling maybe. Next, what you want to do? Anything you want to copy something? Simply paste it. Sorry, paste the task. Copy Nginx file something. What is the source? This is local source. Maybe what is the file? Docker file I want to copy. Where is the destination? /etc/nginx I want to copy. That's it. So like this you can write n number of tasks. N number. There is no limitation. Now these are all tasks, right? Whatever the ad-hoc commands we used to do execute these tasks, we just kept in a playbook. ML file. Simply we create a file, ML file, and we execute this ML file. And now what happens? This playbook, when you execute the file, it will try to run the one by one task. It will go here, next. If it fails here, it will stop the playbook. If all the success, all cool, no worries. So we'll see. I told you, right? It's a basic file. We'll see, even more things, how to add, what to add. But for now, let's create a sample file, test.yml. It does not matter what name you give. .yml is mandatory because it's an ML. Save it. Now all you have to do is execute the task. Before executing, let's see, syntax, whether the syntax is correct or not. How to check is, earlier you've seen Ansible command, Ansible something. Now this is a playbook, right? We are executing a playbook. So Ansible -playbook command I have to use. Test.ml -- syntax -check. No errors. If it is showing here like this, no errors. Let's purposefully give some error. Where is it? Something. Do syntax check. See the error. It is throwing. Line 9, column 15 it seems. Go to line 9. So here this is fine. Due to this random error, it is throwing from there. Check there will be somewhere in line. Now saved it. Blah blah blah. Syntax check. Clear. Now you want to run the playbook, right? Just simply remove this one. You want to run the playbook, Ansible playbook space, the playbook name. See, is it executing, installing Nginx? That's our first task. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. See, changed, and it failed for some reason. Value must be start Nginx is option. I got, I think I gave some wrong command. You know why? I told to start Nginx, but I gave apt command. Can we start the service with apt? No, right? It should be service. I have to remember this. Open the playbook, test.yml, remove everything, paste again, blah blah blah, save it, run it again. Install is already done, so now it will show. Okay, see, copy file. It also some issue it seems. You know why? I showed you the format, but I gave the wrong module. I'm just copying means that is the copy module, right? You should say this thing. Let's try. See, 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 done. This is already done earlier. Downloading our file copy, it seems. See, that's how it is. It's showing you, right? One, this I'll tell you later. First is Nginx, start Nginx, download, copy. Is that what? Nginx, start, download, copy. And this is the one which we gave for the whole playbook, obviously, which it is showing for you here. Of course, there is something called extra thing called gather facts. Now, there will be by default when you execute a playbook, this gather facts is something like which gathers the information about your node wherever this playbook is going to run. Every information like what is the OS, Linux, flavor, version, all the system information, CPU number, everything will be present. It will take the information so that it knows, okay, this is the node, Ubuntu node or CentOS node, something, and it will execute the task. So by default, it will gather the facts. You can use the gather facts for some other reason also that we'll see tomorrow. But for now, keep in mind that it will Ansible when you execute a playbook, before executing any tasks within the playbook, it will gather the information about the nodes. For now, just one node. Even if you have 100 nodes also, it will take information of all of them. You can, if you don't want it, you can simply disable it. Like I believe gather, sorry, gather underscore facts. No, I guess. Let's try. Let's see in the documentation. Gather facts and you will see it's inbuilt one. If you don't specify anything, obviously it will take, it will by default read it. If you specify, let's say you don't want it, true or false, say like this, it will skip it. Gather facts false, not no. Let's try whether it will fetch it or not. See, no gather facts. Directly going to task. See, it won't fetch the information now. Sometimes it may require for you because when you are dependent on the when your task dependent on, let's say, operating system or information from the operating system or the node, it's required. Let's say your task does not require any of these, does not needed the information about the node, it does not needed that. In order to enable it again, simply remove this thing. That's it. It will by default enable. If you want to disable, you can disable like that. Now see the gather facts is coming. Like that. That's how simple it is. See, it's just a basic playbook. We'll see there are a few more things that we'll see tomorrow. But for now, try to practice these commands, ad-hoc commands, and try to write a sample playbook. The same command, whatever you wrote, try to have in a playbook, in a ML file, obviously. So, is it clear so far? Any doubts?
Yes.
Yeah, try.
Not now.
Exactly. Try it
We'll do a try.
uh, Tomorrow class will be at 8:30 p.m. Not morning because I have work. Okay, same time 8:30. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay. All right then.
Okay.
Bye. Have a good night. So and do practice. Yes. Okay. Bye. Bye.
Sure.
Bye.
Yeah.